Americans with black skin color?
Absolutely not. I actually love Americans with black skin color so much that I'm willing to fall on the sword 1,000 times for them to wake up and realize that we are being lied to, abused, and used by the Democrats.
Gang. Ooh. Okay, I feel like Candace Owens.
That was great. I cannot wait for everyone to hear the full album. And can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're a little echoey, but I can hear you.
Okay, let me fix it. Is that better?
Yep, way better.
All right, great. Okay, so I'm sure everyone's excited to hear about your experience at the Trump rally in Tulsa. How did you get there? Tell us a little about yourself.
Okay, so how did I get there?
Oh, wait, sorry, our disclaimers, because this is our second take because I messed up. So I have a dog and a puppy in the background. If they start making noises, you might hear it.
Oh, I also have 2 children, like, playing games and attempting not to kill each other, but so if you hear those 2, I guess they'll eventually stop.
All right, okay, I'm sorry. Back to the question again. So how did you end up at the Tulsa Trump rally? Like, why are you a Trump supporter? And like, what's your background?
Okay, so my background, as far as like being a Trump supporter, so I've always actually supported Trump.
Hello? Did I lose you?
Being around that time frame, like the difference.
Hey, it cut out for some reason.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay, yeah. So you saw he was the complete opposite of Obama for one, and in the military, especially hit me hard because when he was running, I was actually deployed at that time, and so he was the opposite of Obama, and he actually offered a lot of support for the military, and he was actually one of those people that supported the military, and so me being the type of person, I'm like, yeah, Trump. So he actually had like a lot of people overseas that were like cheering for him and voting for him, absentee ballots and stuff like that. So he had a lot of support from the military, and we were excited to have him. So
that's awesome.
I actually love the fact that he's just so honest. I mean, yeah, he makes a lot of mistakes vocally, yeah, but we're just gonna have to get over it. At least he tells us what he's gonna do. You like it? Great. You don't? Great. He doesn't care either way. But I take an honest person over a politician like Obama that's just going to say whatever he can to get over on people and get people to accept it, like Obamacare, for example. But we're not going to get into that one because we're not even going to talk about that. I'm not even going to make myself mad. But anyway.
It's kind of like dating, right? Like when you go for the guy who just tells you everything you want to hear, and then there's a guy who will actually do it, right? Isn't it kind of like that?
Yeah. So I'd take that. Yep. Trump's the dude that actually like pulls up and gets your car out of the hole and stuff. Not the dude that just like, oh yeah, if you ever need anything, call me, and never answers the phone.
Good example. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what about you?
Oh, so how did I get there? Right? Wait. No. Yeah.
Yes.
How did I get at the Trump rally? Okay. So actually, I was looking for Trump rallies the last few weeks or whatever because I heard he's going to start them up, right? Mm-hmm. And so I remember how I was doing this too. I was driving, and then I freaking pulled over for a second, I think to get gas or something. And while I'm like filling up, I'm like scrolling through my phone, and like all I see is Tulsa Trump rally, and I was like, oh, no, yes, So like, I literally went to his Trump rally, his Trump organization page or whatever, and I'm like refreshing, and I'm like, I do not see Tulsa on here. I don't see it. But like I read an article saying that he was going to be here, and I'm like, there's no way he's lying. There's no way. The article just came out 2 minutes ago. So I like literally had everyone I know like keep refreshing his page until they started posting the actual tickets. And then I was like, you know what, I give up. I went to bed. The next morning I was able to actually register. So that's how I ended up there. I just was like, I'm going no matter what. I don't care who's going with me. I tried to get a bunch of people to go, but a lot of people were like scared because of all the threats of violence, and then the stuff on Craigslist and the stuff that you saw on Facebook about all these BLM and Antifa people supposed to be there. And so a lot of people didn't want to show up because they were scared.
I got
So,
it.
yeah.
But you're fearless, and you
Oh
were
yeah.
there
I
with your
wasn't even.
cape,
There
with
was
your
nothing,
beautiful cape.
there was nothing that was going to stop me from not going. Like I'm like, no one's going to stop me. I'm going no matter what. I was like, any of my friends, yeah, you guys want to go? That's great. Either way, I'm still going. So
Yeah, that's perfect.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what about you? Like, what's your background? Like, why have you always been conservative, or did you have a walk away story?
No, I didn't have a dramatic like I walked away story. I've just always been conservative. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the walkaway stories. They're great. I
Right.
think the movement is fantastic because it's helped introduce people to the other side, the conservative side. But like as someone who has been a nerd in high school and middle school who's actually just read history and was like, I don't want to be associated with a group that literally has 4 centuries like basically been the demise of my people, not to sound tribal, but like it just makes no sense to me. So I don't
Yeah,
understand people
I get what you
historically
mean. You
can,
mean they target our group?
yeah, I'm like, stop picking on us. But I was like, I obviously I wasn't able to vote till I was 18, obviously, but
Hmm.
so me identifying as conservative from a young age is just how it's always been. Like I said, nothing wrong with the walkaway movement. I actually do get a little bit irritated when everyone has like this. I have to tell the world about me being walking away. It's fine, I get it, but like, you know, let's not make it a dramatic story. It's a lifestyle, not just, you know, a
Right.
story you
And
should
I
just tell people.
right, and I think some of that frustration comes from like we can kind of tell when people are being deceptive, and not really necessarily being honest, or just doing it for attention or clout.
Yeah. I'm like, don't just come hop on this conservative train just because it's convenient for you. So
Yeah, yeah, I totally get that. I think that's one reason why we connect so well, because we have that uh, similar background,
yeah.
and then how we met too is because one of our friends slash followers brought us together, and then we saw we had both have never been liberals, and we started talking. How many hours have we talked on the phone?
I have no clue. I just know it's like, oh my God, I love this girl. And I
I
was
know.
like, I'm not trying to sound creepy, but we like talk so much. I'm like, I feel like I know her, even though we haven't seen each other in person. But it's like one of those
Same.
weird, like psychotic things, like catfish. Like for like 8 years, and then they like meet finally, and it like turned this like, wait, what? You guys talked for 8 years and never met each other? Yeah, I get those good catfish stories.
Oh,
Which
definitely. Well,
that'll
we're
be
gonna
it.
meet this year, probably here in the next few months, couple
That
months, very
that
soon.
would be good because I'm like, ugh. But it's nice actually having someone that I can like talk to and like vent and just
Hmm.
get on with. And then, like I said, there's no awkward walk away story. It's just we are on the same page.
Exactly. So you said military. I'm not for sure if you said Navy or not. Are you in the
Uh,
Navy?
yeah, but let's not get all psychotic people on here. So
I got you, but I think it'd be it's like kind of cool, to your background is so different, than other people, and you're so real, and I think that you deserve the respect because I didn't do it. I think and I wouldn't have done it because I don't have your backbone like that. So
yeah, it wasn't something I thought out too much in high school. So before I was like 17 and like I had all these scholarships for track and cross country and I grew to hate it over the years of doing it throughout high school. And
hmm.
I was like, I don't know if I can do this in college, like for money and stuff, you know, and there's a lot of pressure. So one day I was watching this TV show called Carrier on PBS or whatever. I can't remember if it was like, but anyways, it was just like it was on late at night and I fell asleep or something like that. Either way, I was watching a TV show and I got sucked into it. It was like a docu-series of life on a carrier. And I was like, ooh, that looks cool. I'm gonna do that. And then so the next day directly after I've seen that show and I binge watched it for like a whole night or whatever, I went to the recruiting station. Well, I told mom, hey, I want to go down to the recruiting station. And she's like, wait, what? I was like, yeah. And I was on Christmas break. I can't remember if it was, I think it was my senior year I was on Christmas break. So I ended up like My mom drove me to the recruiting station, pulled in, and then she's like, I'll be back. I'm like, wait, you're leaving me here? She's like, yeah, I gotta go run an errand, because at that time I didn't drive. So she runs an errand, and then like I sit down, I get the speech, and everything's all great. And they're like, so what do you think? You want to join? I was like, well, my mom left and she hasn't picked me up yet, so it'll be awkward if I like sat here for like another hour or two. So I guess I'll join. They're like, this is so easy. I'm like, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Car ride.
Wow. So you have no regrets?
And I wasn't gonna walk, so. All right, what'd you say?
It sounds like you don't have any regrets.
It's been up and down. You know how that goes. But
Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your scene, your eyeballs at the Tulsa rally. Okay, so please excuse the image is a little fuzzy. That's my fault. But you know what? I'm a beginner. I'm gonna figure this out, okay? So what were you thinking and feeling? Did you go buy anything? How were the people? How was it?
okay, so I didn't purchase anything, unfortunately, because I give to the Trump campaign quite frequently. So I was like, well, I give every week, $12 weekly. It's not a lot, but come on now, $12 a week. But anyways,
No, that's awesome. Like, you gotta put, you really believe in something, so you invest in it. That's
again, it's not
conservative
$12,
ways.
but you know what? It was $12 less that I have now. So, but so that was the one of the surrounding streets around the BOK Center. So the BOK Center is like in a bowl in downtown Tulsa. So there's like multiple streets leading out from it, and it seems like almost all the streets that were leading up to the BOK had flags and like vendors, and people were just outside waiting. It was actually it felt like a street festival almost, like of just happy Trump supporters, you know. I was like, wow, awesome. So yeah, and I just love the flags everywhere, the Trump stuff everywhere. It was great. Of course, towards the end there.
Oh, wait. Yeah, wait until you're inside though.
Okay, yeah. Let's not skip ahead. So,
Yeah.
anyways, so that was lining the streets up until you got up to the first barricade. They had the National Guard out there. So the first barricade / of the perimeter was National Guard's people. So you'd walk up to the first barricade, they look you over, you're good, and then you go to the second barricade. So there's like so many levels to get to the BOK Center, but it was cool. So you go to the second one where they give you a mask, and trust me, I was not happy about the mask thing, but I was like, you know what, whatever it takes. So got to the second barricade, they gave me a mask, and they said, you don't have to wear it the entire time, you just got to get to the third checkpoint where they take your temperature and they ask you screening questions. So the media probably didn't put that out there, but the Trump rally, and I think probably all of them, had a lot of precautions for COVID. That's what they ain't telling you. So they had you wear a mask from the second checkpoint to the third. When you wore that mask, they took your temperature, they asked you screening questions, they gave you hand sanitizer.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. And trust me, you know how hard it is to come by hand sanitizer. So
Yes, I
they were
know.
giving it out for free.
Nice. Did they have Trump stickers on them?
Yeah. Oh, I wish I would have. Oh, don't tell me I lost it, because I put them in my purse somewhere, and anything that goes in my purse gets lost. So
Well, you can take a picture of it later and post it on Twitter. I'll retweet it.
But yeah, so then they give you hand sanitizer, and then so once you were clear and free to go, you went to a security checkpoint where they like searched you, made sure you weren't carrying things, and then after that checkpoint, you finally made it up to the line, which was insane. But you know what? It was worth it, because they had the line moving. You were able to file in. Everyone was like, the line was kind of rushed. You could tell everybody trying to hurry up and get in. And then I didn't have too much of a problem getting into the barricade, to the actual BOK Center, because it was going by super quickly. Everything was good. And then apparently I got there at like 2:30, 3:30, which is way earlier, but I was like, I'd rather be super early, because I heard people were camping out. Then super late. So apparently the word on the street is, based on what I heard, is that they started, the BLM somehow got a hold or was able to get in to block off the one of the perimeters or whatever for the entrance at like 5:30, which is like, huh, that's insane. How and why are they able to do that? I have no clue. But but I got there super early, so anyways, I got to my seat, waited. They had Diamond and Silk. They had, I'm trying to think who else they had up there. Diamond and Silk.
I saw their speech.
I'm not even gonna lie. There was a lot of black speakers. So I didn't know who a lot of them were, but I remember Diamond and Silk because everybody loves Diamond and Silk. But yeah, let's see, who else did they have up there? I couldn't remember, but I just remember Diamond and Silk because they were like super loud. Oh, what is her? Martin Luther King's niece was there. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she was there. She sang the national anthem, I think, or she gave a speech. It was one of those. I was like, oh my God, I know who that is. And it was so nice because I love that lady because I'm like, everyone just completely disregards the fact that like Martin Luther King's niece is like a Trump supporter. And I'm just like, how can you disregard the fact that Martin Luther King's niece, like the lady's, like her uncle, basically.
Yeah,
like,
but that just messes up with the whole narrative.
Yeah, I'm
Narrative
like,
is
how
all messed up.
can you like completely just roll over that little fact?
You know, I'm going to be honest. I'm not very good at pronouncing names sometimes, but her name is ALVEDA King.
Yeah, I can't
That's by
pronounce
AD
it.
King.
AD King, yes, but I know I love her. I just cannot not remember how to pronounce her name or anything. But like, I'm just like, how do you always just disregard that fact? I just don't understand how that's not even something that's more talked about.
I think we should talk about it more often. If they're not going to talk about it, we can talk about it.
But yeah, she gave a speech. And then I think, don't quote me on it, I think Kellyanne Conway was up there too. And then eventually they brought out Mike Pence. No, Donald Trump Jr. Then Mike Pence. Then they brought out the president. So, yeah, it was actually nice. The atmosphere was great. Everyone was chanting 4 more years.
4 more years.
The chant switched. It went from 4 more years, build a wall, USA. I was like, okay, I don't know which one to keep up with, but yeah.
So you're like full of excitement. Like, how did the crowd treat you? Like, did you meet anybody? Did you like have conversations with anybody?
The crowd was actually pretty nice. There was no KKK people there currently at
That's
the time.
wonderful.
I try to avoid those. But yeah, I didn't see those today. I think everyone left their parent hoods at the house today on this particular day. Yeah, there were, like I said, none of that craziness. I did meet some QAnon folks. I follow her on Twitter and she follows me back, I believe. This lady.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I know, I'm so excited. Do it. So I was in the bathroom because I had to I think I just had to pee. Yeah, just had to pee. And just go in there, wash my hands. And while I was waiting to use the sink, this lady, she's like, oh my God, you're so cute. I'm like, thank you, me? Oh.
Well, of course.
I was like, huh, shirts inside out. And she's like, oh no, there's a bunch of us like this. I'm like, what do you mean? And then she's like, hey, so we have to turn our shirts inside out because we have the Q shirt. And I was like, wait, what? And then she flipped her shirt inside out along with her daughter or her niece or something. And there's like 3 of them that had their shirts turned inside out because they said that the security and Secret Service made sure that no one had those Q shirts out because they didn't want the media to make it a big deal. So I was like,
spin the story, the narrative again.
But anyways.
That's interesting. I haven't heard that yet. Like, look at you, breaking news. We are the news.
I know, freaking news. I did put it on my Periscope, but my freaking signal is so terrible. I have to pull that up one day. We'll have to cover that little.
Yeah, I want to because I want to see the other part that you're going to tell me about too.
Had me interview and it was on the spot, impromptu. I felt like, oh my God, yes, Fox News, here I come. And I was like, yeah, tell me more. And she was like, yeah, we had to turn the shirts inside out because the media doesn't want to. Well, they don't want, the team of Trump does not want to be associated or have the media misconstrue it or something like
Mhm.
that. So they turned the shirts inside out, and everyone had to do that. So if you were looking for Q in the audience, inside shirts, which are kind of hard to find, obviously, but inside
Yeah.
out blue shirts. Um, I had an interesting conversation, and she gave me a speech. She was like, "Yeah," she's like, "I love everyone." She's like, "I think you're beautiful. Your chocolate skin." I was like, "Yes, yes, Queen, tell me about my chocolatey skin." But anyways, yeah, we like there's nothing but love. Everyone was so freaking nice. Everyone. I was like, oh my God, everyone just thinks Trump supporters are just so terrible. I've never met, honestly, a terrible Trump supporter. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I wish I could have one of those so I can be like, oh yeah, this is why. Every once in a while you have the idiots on the Trump supporter side, but no one that's just like wholeheartedly just bad people. Like that never happened to me. Never seen it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I co-lead a group, and all of us are Trump supporters. And every time they all see me, they get really excited. We get excited to see each other, to know that we're not by ourselves. And honestly, like they're the like most supportive people, even if you're not even Trump. They are very supportive of you, and they want to see you grow, and they want to see you succeed. And that's how we should be as a nation.
Yeah, I don't know why Trump supporters always have such a bad rap. It's just, it makes no sense. The
We
narrative
know
just,
why. We know why.
I
Narrative.
know, but it's just, it baffles my mind because I'm like, if I wish some of these people that hated Trump so much and just hated the Trump supporters, I wish these people would actually take the time out to go to a Trump rally and experience it. Not go to the Trump rally to disturb the Trump rally and be dicks, but to go and just be normal, walk around, talk to some people, sit in the stands just to see. Like I
You
said,
know
don't be
what?
disruptive, but just to like get a idea, just to actually expose yourself to other people instead of assuming that Trump supporters are all assholes. You know?
Right. There was a chick named I believe it was Juanita Broderick. That she was a Democrat, and she went to a rally, and she went to experience it, and she said her experience sounded similar to yours.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
No,
know her on social media, but I'll tag you on her post so you can find her actually.
yeah, that would be great.
Oh.
But yeah, the atmosphere was great. Everyone was super nice. The speeches were good. The vibe was good. Everyone was just happy to be there and happy to be American. And I feel like it was more like, instead of just like a Trump thing, I feel like it's more just like a celebration of just like being an American. And I'm like, we ought to have more of these. I'm like, the next time I can get a chance to go to the Trump rally, I'm going again because I feel like it's like the 4th of July celebration. I feel like it's like just a celebration, not just about Trump. So, but that's just I'm going to another one. So,
Yes, let's go together.
yeah. Oh, why didn't you go to this one, by the way?
Because I didn't take PTO, and from where I'm at, it's about an 8 to 9 hour drive. So I plan on going to other ones in the future, regardless if I have to fly or not, if he's not back in Texas anytime soon.
Okay. I'll hold you to it and we can go to one together. Then we
Okay.
can like get a lot of footage and then we can talk about it and it'll be great.
Yes. And have our dresses, and boots. It's gonna be best.
Okay. Yes. We just had a moment.
Okay, so when you're leaving the rally, how was it? So did you leave with everyone else? Did you like try to like skip out before you had to
I
get stuck in the
left a
crowd?
little bit early because I don't like the idea of being stuck downtown because the traffic in downtown Tulsa is like impossible to get out. If you don't get out soon, you're just going to be stuck there all night. So I left a little bit early. And so as I was leaving, went through all the checkpoints again, and the police, they were guiding us to where we were supposed to go. So I thought it was interesting because the way they were guiding us led us right to the BLM/Antifa protest. And I was like, is this intentional? Because I'm like, because it seems like they were just trying to like lead us out to BLM. I mean, either way, I'm ready, but like I'm just saying, looking around, like, did y'all do this on purpose? What is up with this? Y'all supposed to leave us
Yeah.
away from them. I don't know. Maybe it's just they were doing their jobs and not paying attention, or I don't know. But I just thought that was interesting. Um, so we stopped there for a minute and we're just like, what do we do? So I'm telling you, they had a devil's trump head. I wish I would have got my phone died literally right when I was recording. I might have a little clip of it on Periscope, which I have to dig up. I have told you I have to dig up all my Periscope videos. They had a little devil trump head, and it says, "We need a
What's
revolution now."
Trump head?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to dig up the Periscope video. Hopefully, I was able to get it before my phone died, because I was like, shit. As soon as I saw him, I was like, yes, record. I was like, 4%. No.
Oh man.
So I'll look through Periscope and see it. But yeah, they had a double Trump head, and there was like, what do we want? Revolution? No, we don't want reform. We want revolution, or something like that on one of the signs. And then it said, obviously, no, the typical F Trump thing, like so creative.
So
I will give
creative.
them the creative part about the devil Trump head. I'm like, that is creative, okay. But the rest was like basic bitch, I hate Trump stuff. But
Mm.
it was like a scream off though. I was proud of the Tulsa Trump supporters, because there was a lot of them that lined up and they were like, USA, USA. And they got in their face and they were like, I was like, yes. Am I gonna like? And my phone died and I was so sad, because I was feeling like, again, sign me up, Fox News. I'm like, oh yes, I'm gonna get close. And then the people are there looking at me like, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, my boots. I'm like, I'm going. I'm standing on barricades to get footage. And of course my phone died. And I was so freaking sad. But yeah, there was a scream off for a minute, and then they finally moved on, but it was awkward.
And just in case I missed it, what do they look like besides the Trump head? Like, what kind of people were out there?
I love my white people, but they were white. So I say this because I'm like, I wish white people would just stay out of this stuff, because it's embarrassing. Like, yelling. Like, it's great, but most of them are white. And I was like,
any black people at all?
there was like a few, but it was awkward because it wasn't enough to make it not awkward. So,
oh wow,
yeah. I thought that was funny. There were more black people selling Trump shirts out there than there were black Antifa members and BLM members.
That is beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's
like,
real news.
Y'all need to go home.
Got some entrepreneurs out here. What's going on over here?
It was great. And like I said, if I support Trump or not, I support them in capitalism. So, you know, capitalize where you can. Support them or not. But yeah. So, yeah, I was walking. We did run across a few of them as I was walking out. They were walking towards the protest area, and I was like trying to look them in the eye. I'm like, yeah, look me in the face, guys. Like, hey, like, you want to make a moment? And of course, no one looked me in the eye. And I'm just like, no, look at me in the eye. No one looked at me.
They're probably no eye contact with you. Come on now.
They're probably like, what a psychopath in a red dress. No one's looking at me. Why is no one looking at me? And then, of course, someone turned around, one of the Trump supporters, she was like, they're not going to look at you, lady. You already know this. I'm like, yeah, you're right. But still, though.
Of course. Just like when they cut you off, or they pull it next to them at the red light, they don't know who you are. Who are you?
Again, I'm like, yeah, I want the smoke today. Yeah.
So, is there anything that you would like to add? Any closing remarks? Because I'm going to put your Twitter profile on the screen so they know to make sure they follow you, because you're amazing. You are our country and our freedom, and you know, we need to support each other. It's really that simple.
Yeah. So that's pretty much my life story. You guys got my life story here today. Yeah. Go vote for Trump unless you prefer Biden, which means you prefer government
support a lot of
rations,
terrible things if you vote for Biden.
future government rations, the collapse of mostly all small businesses, welfare system, and microchipping. There's a few things.
Being sold to China.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then
Isn't she
China
gorgeous,
becoming.
you guys? Like, she's beautiful. Hold on.
You pulled up my Twitter. Okay, yay.
Yeah, so hold on. Is this the video we were? No, that's not the video. Hold on. That's not yours. Hold on.
No, that was just a typical BLM person like verbally assaulting like some innocent white people, of course. But
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Where is that video? You guys? I mean, we're just gonna scroll here for a second. Let me know if I've probably gone too far.
okay. Yeah, those are the two white women that if you scroll back up, they were like talking about how they hate America and fuck the USA and they're so ashamed to be
Oh
white.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
You know what? Let's go ahead and like play that. Let's
like
see.
how cringy.
Very cringy. Like, how disgusting. Wait, I went past it. Hold on. I'm an amateur, guys. Bear with me. I'm trying. Here, over here.
Where'd it go? We just seen it.
I
Okay.
know.
I feel like you're coming up on it.
There, no. Ooh, what is that?
Okay, there it is. Cringe, cringe, cringe.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I gotta start it over. Boom.
I'm ashamed to be an American where not all folks are free. And I won't forget the enslaved who died and built this place for free. So I proudly lift up all the folks who are still oppressed today. Cause there ain't no doubt this ain't our land. Fuck Trump and fuck the USA.
Again, cringy.
When you saw that, besides cringy, what did you think? Like, how did it make you feel when you saw that? Like, I saw immediate. I was very angry at first when I saw it.
So my first thought is, well, okay, that just says what you know about black people. Because they were hinting around like, not everybody's free. I'm like, whoa, what? I didn't know that.
Right.
Okay.
I didn't either. I'm actually kind of like confused. Look, her page is hilarious, funny.
That was my funny one. So the one with Peter Griffin, I was like, when a man tells me he's an anti-masker, haha. But
now this is what I was looking for. Oh my, I'm slacking. What is this? Let me go ahead and fix that right quick. 1 second, because I might forget. Oh, I can't do heart eyes. I just retweeted them. I'm on a laptop. Okay, you guys, this is who we're talking to. Check this out. Like, do you work out? Like, how does that, girl? How'd you do that?
yeah, it is working out a lot. It's different with kids. It's hard to do, but I mean, gotta
You
get her
had kids
done.
come out of that belly?
Yeah, it took a while because my lower stomach was always like my worst part. So it takes like years for you to finally get it flat. Just don't gain any more weight because I'm telling you, it's hard. Once you gain weight in that lower area, it's hard to lose it. I just rather just never, nope.
So there's no excuses, I guess, right? You know?
I mean, there's different circumstances, but like as far as like losing weight and stuff, I'm like, I don't really see too much of a sympathy card for that because I'm like, we can all lose weight, even if it's just getting on the treadmill, walking like 30 minutes incline, and just doing little changes. Like if you're someone that just like drinks a lot of drinks, like switching over to complete, like I don't drink anything but water. Like the simple stuff. You'll grow to, you hate water at first, but you'll grow to like it, you know?
Oh yeah, water is delicious.
You obviously don't need energy drinks. So, or not energy drinks. You don't need Sprites. You don't need Cokes. You don't need that stuff. Even if it's just like reducing your sugar a little bit. If you're like a sugar-free fiend, just backing away a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm. And now, do you compete? Because you look like you might compete.
Yes. So I got a competition August 22nd. I'm hoping I'll be skinny in time for that. Well, not skinny, but you know.
I got you.
Impressive. But yeah.
I'm quite sure if I'm open, I would like to go. Is it going to be in Tulsa?
OKC. So it's even. I think that's closer to you, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh
Yep.
wow. Make it. Oh yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna make sure I'm off work.
Okay. Cool. I'll send you the date.
Okay. Now is this a picture I was looking for right here on the screen with the? Is this Tulsa or nah?
Oh, that was actually Germantown, Tennessee. So that was I was going back home. I don't live in Memphis or Germantown, but like I'm from the area originally. So
Okay.
I was driving through Germantown to pick up a friend or to drop something off or something. And literally, that's what I see on the corner. Germantown, Tennessee, very wealthy area. Black Lives Matter on the corner. Honk if you hate racism. I was like,
Wow.
do you realize you're like in Germantown, Tennessee, which is like pretty wealthy, pretty white, fun, great, but like, it's just so cringy to me. And
Yeah.
I drove by like 2 or 3 times and I took pictures and I was like, I wanted to scream like dipshits, but they weren't doing anything like illegal. I was like, you know what? They're being peaceful. They look awkward, but you know what? I'm gonna let them have that. Stand on a corner and look stupid is fine. I don't even care. But
I got you. So I'm about to attempt to stop sharing my screen.
okay.
Like I said, guys, this is my first time doing this. Okay, what can you see right now?
I see you in well, your emoji in your MAGA hat, your glasses, and just your 2 cents.
Okay, okay. Is there any closing remarks you have or any questions that you want to ask?
Be more
What your
vocal,
goals
Trump.
are from here?
Be more vocal. We need to start actually like as a group being more vocal. And everyone always thinks I'm a little bit a radical person when it comes down to stuff and being more in your face. But I'm like, no, we need to. We need more people be in your face because leftists don't care.
No.
They just they take up the conversation because everyone thinks every normal person thinks that's how everyone feels. When we start speaking up, more people will be like, oh, not everyone's crazy. Okay, I can voice my normal opinion. So we need to start being more
Mm-hmm.
vocal.
That's great. And I agree. I think we should speak up more. I tell my friends who feel like they don't have any friends who are conservative, if they can't find a group like on a meetup or something, just you guys go out together in groups. People are less likely going to try to attack you if there's more than one of you. And it shows in numbers, there's a silent majority. Like we don't have to be silent anymore. There's so many of us. There's no reason really for us to be silent anymore. And more voices that speak up will make more voices want to speak up as well. So we need to be leaders and be able to speak, not like with Candace Owens or anything like that, but like at least start speaking up and like start standing up for ourselves because we're not elephants for no reason.
Yep. I think when we just say one thing that makes sense, it's like a slap in the face for most people. Like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, cool. I'll just step back now. Maybe I shouldn't be so crazy and say that everything's racist in America when not everyone's racist or something. I don't.
Absolutely. And I'm going to leave this on this note. I just shared your beautiful bathing suit picture. My phone is blowing up. Like, up.
Hey, is this live? Wait.
No, no, like when I shared your picture on my profile, it's
Oh crap.
blowing up.
Oh, thank you guys. But anyway,
Well, I really appreciate you coming on, and I can't wait for us to collab some more. This time, you guys, like I put on the advertisement, it's audio only today. We do plan on going on Face. I know you want to see her gorgeous face.
you're
Um,
too, girl. Okay. Okay.
Right. Well, thanks. I don't know, I'm kind of like nerdy. I'm just kind of like, I'm like you with the compliments. We're kind of same on that. We're kind of humble. So, but you guys, thank you for tuning in. Share this with whomever. I'll let her have the last word, and we're out.
Oh, just bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
All right. See you guys later. Thank you.